open up your thoracic spine to decrease upper back pain, to engage your transverse abdominis muscle to decrease lower back pain, and at the same time slim your waist. This video is designed for beginners, for people who have a sedentary lifestyle, people who spend a lot of time at the computer, or for heavy lifters. I'm Noko, welcome to my channel. The technique we're going to use during our muscular contraction is going to involve active breathing that's similar to the breath of fire. So we're going to start with a few rounds of breath of fire. If you are new or unfamiliar to the breath of fire, you can scroll down all the way down the video and click the upper right corner. There's a link to the video, or you can just follow along. I invite you to sit up. You can be also on your knees, either on your mat or on a block. Let's start with our breath of fire. Start by placing one hand on the belly so that you can really feel the movement of engaging the core muscle. So what's going to happen as we inhale, we inflate the lower abdomen, and as we exhale, we forcefully suck everything in, so the ribs belly in, and we're going to let the air out. The difference with today's practice is that we're not going to go fast. So let's take a few deep slow breaths. To the nose, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more. Inhaling, expanding the belly, exhaling, pressing, scooping everything under. Now we're going to go a bit more forcefully as we exhale, and we're going to allow the air to come out the mouth. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, again. Gonna do a few more, and the last one, I'm gonna scoop everything in and hold it in. Let's do 3 more. Hold everything in. Gonna do 3 more, keep everything in as I'm talking. And then the third one, same thing, hold everything in. But this time, every time we exhale through the mouth. Release, inhale. Hold. Gonna keep holding. And as we hold, we don't want to round the low back. Okay, we maintain the same length in the low back. So everything happens right here. When you engage, and as I'm talking, we're still holding, tucking everything in. As you tuck everything under, you engage what we call the transverse abdominis muscle. It's an important muscle that we tend to neglect because we don't really see it. It's a muscle that comes from the back here, from your spine, and wraps around, and when it contracts like a belt, squeezing everything in, it's what's going to help trim your waist. Let's hold it in and release. We're going to start with a heart opener. What we call heart openers are all exercises where you basically open the chest, create length in the front here of your sternum and neck, and open up your collarbone, pressing the shoulders down. This really helps counter the effect of rounding the spine that we tend to do throughout the day, whether we are on our phone, on the computer, or we just have a poor posture. If you notice how you stand or even how you sit, a lot of time we roll forward or on one side. So with back openers or heart openers, we open up everything. It helps release any tightness in the upper back and mid back. I'm going to show you with the blankets and with the pillow how to set your equipment. So what you want to do is roll your blanket pretty tightly. Bigger blanket is much better, you'll see why. We're going to basically place our shoulder blades right here and your back's gonna be right here, your feet down there. So it's gonna open up your upper back. And your pillow can be either level with your blanket or slightly lower. The lower, basically, the more you open up your ribs. However, you still want it to be comfortable. So you're gonna test it out. I'll show you with the blankets and the pillow, and then I'll show you with the two blocks. I like to use another blanket on my back, just so that it's more comfortable. Here, I really want my shoulder blades, all my shoulder blades on my blanket. And then what I can do is either roll either roll my pillow so that it just supports my neck here. So you don't want it so that you looking across between your knees, should be able to face straight up. And from here, we're gonna open up the arms wide, option to keep your knees bent, to extend the legs. Option, and watch here, whenever you want to get out of the position, you want to support your neck. So hands underneath, and use the strength of your arms to lift your head, pressing the belly in. So if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can have your pillow unfolded, or even try without the pillow. And this actually for me feels really good right there. I like to open up my arms so that it also opens up the shoulders. If you notice your low back is arching, you can place your legs in butterfly, or your feet flat, knees pointing up. For those of you who have blocks, basically we're going to replace the blankets and the pillow with the blocks. So hands to support the neck whenever you come out, engaging your transverse abdominis, sucking everything in. From here, I roll sideways, pushing myself up. So with the blocks, so this one block for my shoulder blades, one block for my head. Your blocks can be flat this way. If you want more intense, it can be right there. So try it out. If it's uncomfortable, you can also have a blanket over it. So this is probably a little bit low for me. And here, you want to make sure that your head is supported. Arms can be also same thing, wide open. So I'll give you a minute or so to get ready to get set up. Let's close our eyes. Just relaxing. We'll do a heart opener. It's really about breathing deeper, allowing the chest to expand. I invite you to bring your focus to your upper back, feeling your spine relaxing. With your next exhale, I'm going to ask you to suck again your ribs, belly in, without rounding or dropping the lower back. Inhaling nose, releasing everything, exhaling, pressing ribs in. Again, inhaling, exhaling. Let's do the same thing with the knees bent. Inhaling, exhaling, press, inhaling, and exhaling. Keep your belly tucked under, scooped in, hold it in. We're going to move on, really working on engaging this transverse abdominis. Let's start by placing our hands underneath the skull. So we're supporting the skull, belly still in. So now you want to be able to look across the room, and this is where we keep everything engaged here. Even when we inhale, we're going to keep everything engaged. Inhaling, pressing everything in. Exhaling through the mouth. Pressing, tucking, sucking everything under. Inhaling. Exhaling. So you have your hands. Keep going. Down, we inhale. Up, we exhale. Inhale. Keep going as I'm going through the technique a little bit. So as we inhale, we open up the chest. As we exhale, we contract, engaging this transverse abdominis, looking across the room. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's exhale a bit more forcefully. Inhale slowly down. Exhale. Up. Let's walk the feet a bit further out. Feet can remain flat or toes up and rolling a little bit higher. And down. And up. And if your body is not rolling up, option to keep one hand behind your spine and the other hand to grabbing the thigh. See if you can roll up. You can even extend one leg all the way out. It's going to help you roll up a little bit easier. Keep pressing your belly in. Exhaling out. Start feeling the abdominals burning. Let's go all the way up. Hands on the knees and lengthening the spine. Let's do a few vertical cats and cow. As we inhale, we open up the collarbones here. We lengthen the chin. Inhaling. Exhaling, we lean into our hands, tucking everything under, tucking chin under. So feel the stretch in your shoulder blades. Inhaling, coming to center, and then opening up the collarbone. Working at your pace, really feeling the vertebrae moving one at a time. Right here, feeling the stretch in the neck, in the upper back, in the thoracic spine. And rolling up, inhaling, opening up. Let's hold it right here. Really feeling your heart pushing forward. Let's do one last. Tuck everything in, scoop everything under. And inhaling up. Moving on. Can remove our blocks. I'm going to keep working on the transverse abdominis. We also work on our six packs for the boats. So the six pack is the muscle that goes from your ribs here to the pelvis. So the fibers basically they connect. Okay, when they get together. That's the movement of bring your shoulders to your pelvis, pelvis to your shoulders. And this is what gives you your six pack. Let's get into a boat. So different options for your boat. Find the one that works for you. If you have any low back, if your muscles are not ready to do into the full option, keep your hands on the mat. You can have one foot up and hold it up, scooping the belly in, and you may feel it right there. Other option is both feet up. You can have your hands supporting your thighs, but here the tendency is to let go of the abs. So maybe hold one finger on each side. And other options to extend the legs. Inhaling, Exhaling. For the next exhale, we're going to blow the air out and scoop it in. Inhaling. Inhale. Inhale. Good. For the next exhale, same thing. I'm going to pull and pulse the knees in. Inhale. Exhale. 10 more. 10. 9. 5. Let's scoop everything in. 3. And 1. Let's cross our legs. I'm going to lean forward just to relax the low back, lengthen the spine. You can have your blocks right here. Maybe this is where you're at today. You feel the stretch right here. That's how far you go. You can go further, placing maybe the elbows or without the blocks. Start walking. And here we relax everything. No need to tuck the belly in. The only thing is, as we exhale, with each exhale we relax a bit more and go a bit deeper. Next exhale, start to walk the hands back. Take your time. Coming into a seated position. Inhaling, reaching up. And again, lengthening, reaching up towards the ceiling. You still create space, the collarbone, pressing the shoulders down. Gonna interlace our fingers. So remember which finger is on top, because we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna press the palms out and come up. As we come up, we may either start to pop the chest out, especially when we try to bring the arms back. So what we want to do here, again, engage your transverse abdominis, press your ribs in. And depending on the range of motion of the shoulders, maybe the arms are not going all the way up. Maybe they're right here, or the elbows are bent. And that's fine. Find a place where you feel a challenge. If it's too uncomfortable to have your fingers interlaced, you can have a strap or a belt and hold it right there. Inhaling. Exhaling, we see we can come a little bit higher without pumping the chest up. Inhaling, exhaling. For the next exhale, let's see if we can create length between the ears and the shoulders. Inhaling, exhaling, pressing the shoulders down, squeezing the shoulder blades closer together. Inhaling. Next exhale, let's bend the elbows, hands on the head, long neck. Pressing the ribs in, opening the elbows. Inhaling, exhaling, turning to the left. Inhaling center, exhaling left. From here, releasing the arms, left hand behind the hips, right hand on top of the left knee. Pressing the shoulders down, inhaling, we lengthen the spine. Exhaling, I like to use my hand to go deeper. I also grab the mat to go a bit deeper in my twist. With each exhale, see if we can relax the spine a little bit more. Option to hold it here or to turn your head to the right. Chin over the right shoulder and tucking the chin under. Inhaling, releasing. Switching leg. Let's extend the legs and just shake the legs. Crossing the other leg forward. Hands on the block on the mat. Each exhale going a little bit deeper, just relaxing, letting everything go. Lengthening the breath. The next inhale, let's start walking the hands back. Reaching the arms up again, pressing the shoulders down, increasing the space between the chin and the collarbone, sucking those ribs in without rounding the back, crawling those fingers up, reaching higher and higher. Inhaling down, exhaling up. One more. Going to interlace the fingers. Remember I told you to take a mental note of which finger you had on top. So we're going to switch. May feel a bit awkward. I'm going to push those palms out. And as we push out, we tend to round the back. So let's retract the shoulder blades, long neck, inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Keep your ribs tucked in. Belly scoop in. Exhaling down. One more. Inhaling up. As we exhale, we bend the elbows and we open up the elbows. Squeezing the shoulder blades. See if you can lengthen this neck, creating space again between your ears and your shoulders. I'm going to twist to the right, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling. Now if you find that you're rounding your back in all those seated position, sit on a block, sit on a blanket to elevate your hips. Inhaling, let's keep the ribs tucked in, belly scooped under, exhaling to the right. I'm gonna hold it here. Reaching your right hand back, left hand over the right knee. Inhaling, lengthening the spine as we press those shoulders down. Exhaling, rotate a little bit deeper. Using your hands to go deeper, so pressing left hand against your right thigh. Gripping your mat with your fingers. Option to hold it right here. Or to turn your chin to the left shoulder. Slowly releasing. Let's shake those legs out. And let's meet in on the floor, face down. Yeah. Bien, Chaju. Yeah. Hey. Invite you to spread your feet a bit wider. Hands underneath the shoulders. Another heart opener. Inhaling. Pressing the hands down. Exhaling down. Inhaling. And you go as far, as high, or as low as you want to. Anything that feels good to your spine. Okay. From here, let's get into a Sphinx. Hey. the shoulders. Lower body is fully relaxed. Press the shoulders down, open up the heart. From here, we're gonna do another exercise to engage your core muscles. You're not gonna see a lot of movement, but you should feel really your transverse abdominis really working. So from here, as we exhale, we're gonna tuck the ribs under. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, we're gonna hold it up. Hold it up. Keeping everything engaged, we're gonna lift the hips and down without releasing. You don't want to be sinking in into your position, releasing the low back. So everything tucked under, press the tailbone under, lift the hips and down. Let's bring the feet closer together. We're gonna go a bit further and ribs tucked under, belly lifted. Let's lift the hips and the thighs. And down and up. As you do this, you press your shoulders away from your ears. Now going a bit further, we're gonna press the knees off the mat. So let's suck those ribs up, hips up, pressing the top of the feet down, lift the knees. Hold it there. If you need to press your knees down, that's fine. You can have the knees down and up and down and up. Hold it right there. And knees down. Let's get into a child pose. Just relax. So whenever, remember, you engage transverse abdominis muscle, you support your low back. Sometimes if you're not engaging, if you're not strong here, there's nothing to support your back. So your spine, there's maybe too much mobility, there's not enough support. That's what creates low back pain, or that's what can create low back pain. Let's do one more strengthening exercise for your abs. So we did the boat earlier, we're going to do it, but it's a bit more intense. We're going to actually place the block between our thighs and squeeze it. If you don't have a block, you can just squeeze your knees together. You can place a book between your thighs. Preparing for your boat, any option you want for your boat. And from here, option to extend the legs and bend and extend and bend. Keep remember engaging those abs, your transverse abdominis, scooping everything under. Keep everything extended and roll down and up. Let's do it 10 times. You can have your hands down here as well. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. To the last one, we're going to hold it down. Hold, 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 hold. Keep pressing everything under. And up. And opening up the chest. And back to center. Next circle. Other side. And back to center. We've reached the end of this practice. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see a change, a difference. It's the same for everything. There's no shortcut. You have to practice, practice, practice. You have to be consistent. This doesn't take time. You can do it anytime. You can do it while you're doing the dishes. You can do it while you're on the phone. You can do it while you're on the computer, when you're walking. Just suck everything in and hold it 30 seconds. Do it several times, 4 times, 4 rounds of 30 seconds, 4 times a day maybe. Keep doing it until it becomes a habit. And then you start doing it when you start twisting movement. Whenever you pick up something from the floor, you're going to start engaging your transverse abdominis and protect your spine. Today you've learned how to engage this transverse abdominis. You've learned how to open up your upper back. I hope this video was helpful. Share it with everybody you think can use some help for their back, and don't forget to subscribe. Remember to click the upper right corner of the screen for another video, and I'll see you next Saturday morning for a new video. For the rest of the day, be happy, be joyful. Namaste. So this is Ginger. I was on vacation. When I came back, she got really big. But that's okay. There's more to love.